Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, man.
All right, let's hope Spectrum doesn't just say you guys are done. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I need. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need that. Don't need
Yeah.
internet going out. Don't need a tree to fall down
Yeah.
into my room right now. Don't need any of
It's
that.
right behind. In your green screen, there's just a
And the
little tree.
show goes on. Let's keep this thing rolling.
Your dad comes in. Oh my God, I gotta call a roofer. I
Yeah,
gotta.
no, my sister FaceTimed me like an hour ago. 'Cause my
Okay.
parents have Androids, so she can't FaceTime them.
Yeah.
She was like, "Are you home?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm gonna FaceTime you. You have to show mom and dad something." FaceTimes me, roof leaking at her apartment, and then so I go to my mom. Well, at first, like I give the phone to my mom because she's right there, and then she's like, "Mom, look, my roof's leaking." My mom immediately hands the phone back to me. She says, "Go give this to your dad." Just wanted no part of it. And then she was like, "What should I do?" He's like, probably call your landlady or whoever you call them and tell them that the roof is leaking. Get a
Yeah.
bucket,
Put that
put it
underneath.
underneath, get some towels down on the ground, and then call the person." And she was like, "Okay, okay." Neil was like, "Well," he's like, "Is anyone else with you?" She's like, "No, I'm supposed to pick up my roommate from LAX tonight." So tough,
Yo.
tough day.
Yeah,
So
tough
so
day
he
for the
was like, "Get the
lad.
biggest." He's like, "Literally, empty your trash can, get the biggest thing you can, just in case you have to leave and be at like LAX for like probably 2 or 3 hours, like, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be raining at LAX. That's gonna turn it into just like hell on earth over there."
Man.
I'm like, "This is." I told her, I'm like, "This is gonna be the worst night of your life.
Yeah,
So
just chalk
just
that in real
just
quick.
lock in
Lock
right
in.
now, get some caffeine in your system. It's gonna
Yeah.
suck tonight, so figure it out."
Yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna get tested.
Yeah, you're gonna get checked.
I can't even imagine going to LAX when it's raining. Like, I
I
went
did
and
do
picked
it
up
one
my
time.
parents last week. Oh, is it just like is it worse than
I
normal
did it
LAX?
during it wasn't. I don't know. What do you think is worse, dropping off or picking up?
Picking up.
Picking up. I think so too. Drop-offs can
Drop-offs can
be
be tough.
bad. I think it just sometimes depends on the time, but I had to drop um back in college basically when people from out of state would go home for winter break, like the people who were local would just go drop them off. So I had to drop my friend off. Basically what we decided to do, not me because I was driving, it was like a couple of them, went to Dave and Buster's. They just got hammered before we were just playing games, getting hammered, and then obviously I wasn't drinking because I had to drive them. So
Right.
I'm sober. They're drunk in my car. I'm taking them to the airport. It's absolutely pissing rain. This would have been 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, December, sometime December. Pissing rain, and it was the second longest line I've ever been a part of. I don't think it's just the rain, but it was like everyone going home for the holidays, so it's like added that pissing rain. The only good thing was I was dropping them off at I think one of the first ones is Southwest. Is
Yeah.
that right? So
Yeah, it's
I
right at
was
the
I was at
intro.
that one, so that was good. So I could drop them there, and then I could do the shortcut out of there.
Get out of there.
So
Yeah.
that was pretty clutch. But if I wouldn't have, like if I would have had to take them deeper in, you find a Delta, find a whatever, it would have been over.
Bro.
AJ, and that was back when they were still doing a lot of construction. I mean, I know
Yeah.
they still are, but like
Yeah, you're
it
talking the major shit, like where everything's blocked,
yeah, and they were still
blocked
doing
off.
construction on the like
Control tower
international
thing?
the international area down at the corner.
Oh, right,
Like
right,
yeah,
right.
so it was just a shit show. I was like, I want to kill myself.
So you're talking about just that on-ramp to get up into LAX, like that little
Yeah,
intro. We're just backed up.
to make it worse, it was a late flight. Like it was a red eye. So I'm dropping them off at like 11 or 10 or whatever so that I got to drive back to my apartment in the pissing rain. It's like midnight and I'm just like I might die. I could die
I'm
tonight.
dead tonight.
I might crash and die and but made it back in one piece. But that was a
Dude,
wonderful time.
it was like crazy. I'm trying to imagine. So like I think I said it already on the pod last week, but like picking up my parents. So I picked up my parents from LAX for a night flight in my mom's brand new Lexus like hatchback. And so she's like telling me like, "Hey, like don't like please don't like get it scratched or get it hit, bro." I turned around at one point going through because they weren't like a Southwest, which I wish. They're a Delta,
Yeah,
and
they're
they've been
deep in there.
switching Delta all the way around because they're still doing construction. So instantly as a stooge, my mind as I head up to LAX, I'm thinking of terminal. I'm like, I'm literally chowing. Like I'm one
Yeah.
being tonight. Like I'm getting after it, getting in there. So I'm like going, and I turn over and I'm looking. I'm going from like 1 to 2 almost. I don't even know what they'd call that.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking rotations.
Facts.
Uh, and, and I look over and I just see this dude in like a little sedan, and he's like right into almost the corner of the car, and I'm like, I, I
Don't do
don't
it.
really, I don't really know what to do at this point. He stops immediately, so I could just speed up and keep going. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, sometimes
So
you just gotta pray.
oh, bro. So I couldn't get my phone set up Bluetooth wise on my mom's new car. So I'm
Mhm.
just using my phone as my phone. So I'm like kind of holding it on my knee. And I called my mom and asked, like, hey, like, can you tell me where to pick you guys up? Like, let me know what area. So I'm thinking like, we're gonna be at 3 or we're gonna be at 2, like 5, maybe something like that. She says we're at 2Q.
Okay.
I didn't know it goes to Q.
Yeah, it goes all the way. Does it?
It does. It goes
Okay.
past
It,
Q.
oh, it goes
It
to
goes
Z.
past Q. Not to Z. I think it goes to V, I think was the last one.
Okay.
But obviously, as you're going through and people are picking up their bags, you got to take the tractor another round. So I've had gone my
That's the
third time
worst when you
around,
miss
man.
time and you gotta run it back again.
Oh,
That's why whenever I have to pick somebody up,
is there a spot you stay at? Because I know
no,
some
I'm
people find
I'm
like local
I'm
spots.
prefacing to them that if anything, I will be late. I'm doing you a favor. Let's just put it that way.
Because
I'm
I only have to
picking
go around
you up,
once.
buddy.
Right.
So the least you can do is wait for 5 fucking minutes, okay? Versus me driving in circles for 30,
Yeah, that's a good
okay?
point. I didn't even think about
So
that.
I'm kind like, cause LAX is hell. You know
Yeah,
it's hell. I know it's hell. The
they
person
know
that
it's
you're
hell.
picking up know it's hell. So I'm doing you a solid. I know I should do it, and I should pick you up, right? You're my dad. You're my whatever. Who cares? I'm doing you a solid, buddy. You could have Ubered home,
Yeah.
okay? But I'm coming out here to get your ass. So the least you can do is like, sorry, you have to wait at 2Q for 5 minutes. Like, my bad, buddy. Yeah. My strategy is like if I know the traffic isn't too bad,
Yeah.
I will leave my house 10 minutes before they land.
Okay.
That's what I'll do, roughly. Because typically on the thing, it'll be like, oh, landing at this time. But they always land earlier because they add the 10 minutes in for taxi time.
Right.
You got to go 10 minutes because they might land early, blah, blah, blah. So I leave 10 minutes early. Most of the time, my parents don't have a checked bag. But, you got a taxi, then you got to deplane, then you got to walk through. Then by the time you get there, if it's only going to take me 35, 40 minutes to get to LAX, like
You only got to
that
go around
gives you, by
once.
the time I get there, you have 30 minutes since you landed to get to the front. So if you get there in 20, you're standing for 10, buddy. Okay?
It's just
You're
be
standing for
comfortable.
10. You got to lock in. Okay? I don't know what you got to do. Take a
I got to
piss.
take that strategy, man, because it was like I thought I timed it. I timed it perfectly, like I was right when they landed, and yeah, I will not do that part again.
Yeah.
'Cause took the tractor around 3 times in a brand new one. I can't even imagine if it was pouring rain, but like,
Oh, yeah.
man, today
That'd
I
be
was driving
checked.
driving back on the 71 to get to the 57, and oh my god, man, like
It was hell.
the amount of water that just pools up. Like, there's a lot of spots you could have hydroplaned. Like,
Really.
I'm looking at the road, I'm like, I mean, I took that off-roading course, so I'm like
Hmm.
certified, so I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm in my nice little speedster, but I'm not stupid, so I'm not gonna speed through the rain. Like I know how this game
Yeah.
ends. And like I'm looking in front of me and I'm just seeing water because they're doing the construction still. So the barriers are here and the water's just pouring right into the corners and hitting everybody's car and they're kind of
Hmm.
like swerving a bit. I'm like, damn.
My favorite place to hydroplane is in like the street that goes in between the golf course at
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
that one, like, what is it? Amelia maybe is the
Amelia,
street
yeah,
name? Yeah,
yeah.
that's my favorite place to hydroplane because it's downhill both sides, and it meets at the bottom. And the water, it's always a shitty ass road. So there's always water like here, and then there's water on that side. Oh, if you get going, you are slide canceling down the street. You are absolutely flying at breakneck speed.
You were
I felt it
chowing
one
down, right?
time, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is what hydroplaning." I'm like, "Oh, I have zero control over this thing right now.
I am
I'm
not.
fucked."
Jesus, take the wheel. I got nothing.
Mhm.
I can't stop this
I
vehicle.
was like, "This is crazy." But the one thing you can't do is like you can't just tweak.
You can't jam on the brakes. The
Yeah,
moment you
you
jam
can't.
on the brakes, you're
Then
just gonna start spinning
you're just
out.
gonna spin out. You just gotta let it. You gotta let it rock. You gotta just be a
Hold
little
on and
easy.
just
Yeah,
kind of
easy on
ease
the
it back.
wheel. Just kind of just chill. Hey, but some people are just like, "Oh my god, fucking tweak," and then they're just and you die
Bro.
or you hit somebody.
Yeah. And it's
Don't be that guy.
like you said, like even if you hydroplane, you lose control of it, but like if you don't tweak, you will not. Like there's a
Oh yeah,
less of
you'll
a
be
chance
good.
that you're gonna
Yeah.
like crash. Like you just
Because you're
kind of
not gonna just
control it.
like you're not gonna spin out unless you do some dumb shit. Like your car is going straight already. Like
You have to put velocity somewhere to get
yeah,
it to
it's
go that
not going
way.
left or right. Like
Yeah.
unless you tweak, you're gonna go straight. Now you might not be able to stop. So
But
if
you're
there's
still gonna
someone
go
up in front of you and it's a red light, it's like okay, we could be fucked here. But on that
GG's.
street specifically, like it's pretty much all go. Like eventually you'll be all right and you'll get out of the spot because you're only gonna hydroplane unless like it's just the worst
Probably like second.
rain ever. Yeah, second you'll be chilling. Now
Yeah.
when you get that black ice, that's a whole different thing.
Man, there was one time we were driving up to Oregon, and I guess I was asleep for this whole ordeal in the back of my dad's camper shell. And I woke up, and he had like hit some black ice going up to Oregon, brother. And I just remember feeling the car start to like slide, like it felt like I was ice
Mhm.
skating.
Yeah.
I remember laying there, and I go, you know what? I think my dad can fix it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna let this
I'm gonna let
whatever's gonna
if we
happen.
die, like, alright, man, you
I'm gonna
fucked
be
up,
at
dad.
peace.
Thanks for
I'm
nothing.
gonna be at peace.
Thanks for nothing.
Uh, but man, they were talking about it. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna fly into Ontario." I'm like, I'd very much like that. You know, that'd be a
Yeah,
vibe.
Ontario or John Wayne,
John
those are
Wayne.
the ones right there.
Nope.
Those are the
Yeah,
ones every time.
yeah. It's the LAX is just a different beast. Like,
It's a
there's certain
different breed
flights you
of
can't
airport.
avoid it.
Yeah, it's
Like, if
like
you go international, I get it. But if you're like, I just flew, you know, a couple states
I I
over.
I literally just hate everything about it.
The way it's designed is terrible.
I've
It is
never had,
the
like, the
worst.
worst experience ever there, but
That's pretty
eventually
bad
you do.
ones.
Yeah, like, I've never had the worst, like, I was in the line for a year. Like, never
I've
had
had
one of
that one.
those.
I've
I've
had
been
that
sick
one.
as shit getting picked up, though. I was so sick. The worst travel experience I ever had was coming back from Peru,
Oh yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
I was down horrendously. I probably had 102-degree fever, 101 at least.
You
And
just like
basically, it started the day we were leaving, like 2 hours before we were gonna get on the bus to go to the plane
yeah,
or to go to the airport. I probably accidentally you can't drink the water there. I didn't. I only had bottled water, but, accidents happen. It might not even have been the water. We ate only Papa John's the whole week because
that
the
might be.
hotel food was
Yeah,
shit, so we
Papa might have done you
there's a
dirty.
chance that Papa fucked me over, but no one else got well, that I know of. I think some people were sick when they got back, but my dad also got sick too with the same thing. We were both down bad, so maybe it was just the freaking
Papa.
Peruvian air. But we have to fly from Peru
Yeah.
to it was Trujillo, Peru to Brazil, Rio, or yeah, I think it was Rio. Then we go from there to Atlanta. Then I had to go from Atlanta to LA, all while being just down horrendously. And it's the cheapest way you can do it because it's a bunch of Team USA
Connectees.
kids, and where they just throw them on the plane, they'll fucking be fine. So it's like 3 hour layover here, this, that. The only thing that saved me was from Atlanta to LA. I had the like window of like the exit row, but you know how when the row in front of you only has the 2 chairs? So
Yes.
I was able to stretch everything out, and then on another one, I was in the front someone switched with me so I could be maybe one it was one of the coaches, so I
Yeah.
could be the, like, the first row of, like
First row. Yeah.
of the economy with the wall just right in front of you, so I had extra leg room again, and I was in and out of, like, a trance of sleep, and, like, it was so I was so down bad. Like, my mom picked me up, and it was, like, it was fun. Like, she was expecting it to be, "Ha this is fun," because we had just ran well, Team USA trip, I'm back. We were gonna she had, like, a sign ready at the house, like, everything was fun, my sisters were there. And then she sees me walk off, she's like, "Are you are you good?" I'm like, Can we just leave?
We just go
Yeah, we
home.
leave, and then I literally slept and was just sweating for like 3 days straight. It was bad.
God.
Didn't eat shit. And then right when I started feeling better, got my wisdom teeth removed. So then didn't eat again. And then I was like checked because I was only eating like bread and like random shit, but then I couldn't shit. But then I was like, I hadn't eaten anything, but I wanted to shit, but then I couldn't shit. I was like, bro, I want to kill myself now. This is horrible.
You're in the shits.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Oh.
don't go to Peru. Basically, is what I'm saying. There's
Life
nothing.
lesson.
There's nothing for you there. Okay, if you want to go like look at the little pyramids or all that bullshit, fine. Don't go to Trujillo. Don't do it. It looks like Iraq. Okay, we were staying at the 5-star hotel. There's fucking llamas running around at the hotel. Okay, you don't need to go there. You're not missing out on anything.
Could
Okay,
you ride the llama?
no, they're just. I mean, maybe you could have tried, but literally, they're just free range llamas in the grass area of this hotel, and we would like you'd walk out of your thing, and there's a llama there. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm supposed to get locked in. I gotta run today. I'm so checked. We got
You're
llamas
face
running
to
around.
face with a llama.
Mm-hmm.
They have llamas or alpacas too.
We might have had both. I don't know. Probably both of those fuckers.
I think the alpacas are the ones that'll like spit that like
Yeah, and these ones weren't
shit that
spitting, but
hurts.
it seemed like they were like used to people being around
Okay,
because they weren't like
domesticated
afraid
almost.
of us because I think they honestly the hotel probably put their shit down and the llamas were already here in full force and they were
Yeah.
like, you know what, we're just gonna coexist here. We're gonna make it happen.
Like you think we're gonna move? That ain't happening.
Yeah, not a chance.
I can't even imagine. Like I can't even imagine having to travel with like the flu or something like that.
Oh,
Like I
it
would
was
just be
so bad. And
so pissed.
there was just nothing to do because like I gotta get home, like,
Yeah.
or else I'm stuck in Peru forever.
Yeah.
And
With a llama.
yeah, and you don't. That's not
Yeah.
what you want.
That's not the Team USA way,
Right? No, you don't want to be stuck in Peru. That's the last place you want to be.
bro. That is not what you need.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, like, what did we get up to this weekend? I saw a little post about someone being next. I saw, what's that all about?
Oh, on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah. So we were at our track meet, and this kid, man, took down my California record.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, and I predicted it too, cause I know this kid,
Yeah,
cause his coach went to school with my mom growing up, so I've known his coach forever. She's awesome, great coach, and he's a football kid. And they were almost gonna not let him run this weekend because there was some football thing. I don't know, some bullshit.
right.
And the parents were like, "Oh, he really needs to go to this for football." Now he's the number one freshman of all time.
You
So
know.
yeah, maybe we could skip the football camp. Okay, it's gonna be all right. Okay, the lights will still be there in August when the first game is. You're gonna be fine.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
do you want to be the 170 ranked corner in your class? You want to be number one ever in the history of running. So
Game
yeah, that's what
first,
you are now. So
you're last. That's
yeah,
impressive,
right
man.
before the final, he got close in the prelim. He missed it by .02, and then right before the final, I predicted my record is 676 in
Yeah.
the 60. I looked at Coach E was there, so I looked over to him. I'm like, I'm thinking 673. He's like, you think? I'm like, I don't know. I have a feeling. He ran 672, and so did, to be fair, so did the guy who got second. Also ran the same time, so they both broke it, but only the winner gets the record, obviously. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Mhm.
so the other guy takes a PR almost, just like I
He
didn't
just
win it,
takes
but
it.
like
Yeah, he
I.
didn't win because the other guy had the higher time. So he's the second fast. It's first, second. Now I'm bumped to third. But
Hey, at least you're podium.
I still have the record in the 300. So I got one.
There you go. Hey,
I still
that's all
got
you need.
one.
That's all you
Hey, it
need.
was a guy. I set that record 8 years ago, and it's still standing. One of them is still standing. I set them both the same day, and they've been standing for 8 years.
I mean, are you like the only white guy to have like a track record in California?
Yeah, in sprinting, most likely, yeah.
I was like, you've got to be,
Yeah.
up there.
If we want to update, EP took 58th out
Okay.
of 107, so about half. He finished
Okay.
mid-pack. It could
Okay.
have been
We're just coming off of soccer.
worse. He was in there with his Glendora rival,
Oh,
and
did
he
he?
did beat him. So
That
EP
baby.
got his lick back.
baby.
Proud of you, EP. Our best finisher on the day was, let's see how it ended up.
Did you chat shit or anything? I mean, are we
No, he
showboating
didn't.
and hot dogging? Okay.
We had Sophia in 37th in the 60. Frankie was 44th. That's out of 160. So
Doing pretty
30th in
good.
front, so not bad.
Thinking that's pretty good.
Yeah, we had our best guy run decent, had a PR. He finished 53rd out of 220. So that
Wow.
wasn't too bad. A lot of kids running. I think, yeah, best performance was probably Frankie in the 150 took 29th. So that was our
Okay.
highest placing out of everyone. Actually, I could be lying. Sophia could have ran better in the 300. Let me look.
I'll throw some eye drops in
Yeah.
for context
So
of bugging.
Sophia took 31st in the 300. Could have been better. Probably should have taken about 10th. But you live and you learn.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know?
You're gonna do. Gotta move on. But yeah, fun meet. The now I'm the old man basically.
Man, you're Master
That's
Shifu.
why they call me coach now. You know,
Man.
why they call me coach. Let's just put it
Yeah.
this way. Me, my junior year, if I was in that race
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
I'm winning that shit.
You personally?
Oh, me personally, I'm not like I may have only ran that time back then, but I was running by myself. Put me
Now.
next to these kids, I get them.
Because that competition fuels you, and then
Yeah,
you
I'll get them.
get a little
I'll get
extra
'em. In the
edge.
heat of controversy, in the heat of battle,
But
won't
that's
miss.
you personally. That's not.
I mean, personally, I don't know. I don't know about these other kids, but
Speaking from the heart.
I still got one record. That one might stand for a while. It's gonna take somebody special.
I'll never forget my parents asking you, so like, what are you thinking when you run? And you're like, it just hurts. When will this be over?
Yeah,
When
it
can I
gets rough.
not hurt?
It gets rough out there. But no, fun weekend. Good watching kids do their
Nice.
thing.
I like the coach has the hat too. You know what I'm talking about? We got the track jacket and we
Yeah,
got the full
we
bucket.
got the whole thing when needed.
Yeah.
When
We
needed, I
just need
got
the Sharpie across here, like the red Sharpie, you know what I mean? The fine tip. That's what we
need like
need.
a little pocket.
Yeah, well, maybe no, but you know what I'm talking about? You take like those fine tip Sharpies, but it's red, and you just kind of stick that
Ah,
across
yeah.
the old drawstring of
Yeah.
your bucket
No,
hat.
that's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a clipboard out at practice too, so
Okay. Maybe break that every once in a while, get people's attention.
it's a metal one, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take a
Yeah.
lot of power.
Maybe start integrating a wood one or like a
Yeah,
plastic one and just
yeah.
kind of yeah, get everybody to act
Just
like
to let them know that hey,
uh,
we don't tolerate bullshit around here.
yeah, or if coach breaks a metal one and he breaks his leg in the process, I mean, oh man,
Oh
dude.
man. Yeah, no, good weekend though.
What was going on in our group chat though? Like, there's so many basketball teams in high school where they got people fighting, and I
Yeah,
saw
Rancho
Matt
and Upland
Barnes
were.
smoke.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened with that one, but Rancho and Upland basically had a scrap fest, and now they both made the playoffs, but now basically their whole team's suspended.
That's what I
So
saw.
they're
So like,
basically
what?
just fucked. Like they're gonna have the JV kids play probably,
Yeah, like what are we?
or they're just gonna like forfeit. I don't know.
Forfeit? What type of like?
It's a shame because Rancho's good too. Like they beat Etowanda this year. Damien beat them twice, but it was like decent games.
I mean, I
Um,
just don't. What was the brawl about? Was it a blowout or something? And someone just took a
I'm
shot
not
late, or
sure.
I just keep seeing.
I didn't even watch like knowing those teams. It was probably chippy the whole game, and like Rancho was definitely gonna win, and probably Upland just got pissed. But now you just like it's over. Now your season's done
Mm-hmm.
because you guys decided to scrap and run off the bench.
Yeah,
And I get it because it's like if you're a guy on the bench, even if you don't go over there and start fighting, you see your teammates fighting. Even if you run off the
you got
bench
to
and
get in
try and
there.
get them away, the guys who left their bench got a 1 game suspension, so you're fucked too. But then you're like it's whatever. At that point,
Man,
everyone's getting suspended, so it's like you might as well get your guys out of there so they
yeah,
don't get punched in the face.
I mean, you might as well get your lick though at that point. Like, if I'm already gonna get suspended, like,
Yeah, once you throw the first
make it
punch, it's
work.
like, whoa, okay, we're
I'm
here
already.
now, so like, fuck it, let's just kill each other.
Clock somebody. Yeah,
But yeah, they're
that is
basically dead.
insane.
Both Glendora basketball teams made the playoffs.
Oh.
I think they're
Okay.
both going on the road though.
Okay.
Damien made the playoffs. They're one of the top. I think they're the number 3 seed in Division 1.
Damn.
So yeah,
So they got a
there'll
home
be
game
some
then?
good. They have a home game Friday. They have a first round bye, and then they have a home game. Yeah.
Okay. So is it like televised or is there like a live stream you can watch it
They
on?
might live stream some of them. A lot of these basketball games get live streamed on NFHS. It's like a high school
Sports app?
sports live streaming service.
Okay.
Um, so when you get into CIF, a decent amount of them are.
Okay.
I'll probably just be out there for most of the Damien games though, and hopefully there's a chance like if the Glendora teams win, they might end up having a home game, and we'll see.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind going to a little game or
Yeah.
watching one, like just kind of seeing some good basketball.
No, it's fun.
I have to take one out. But yeah, man, this weekend it was pretty chill. I hung out with my girlfriend and her family, went over to her house on Saturday night, and it was pretty fun. So we had some great food. You know, her dad made some smash burgers, which
Very nice.
great burger. I mean, you know, what else do you need? Nice little spread on there, everything toasted, grilled onions, nothing much more.
Hell yeah.
We played this game beforehand with her brother and sister-in-law, and it's called More Mana. It's like a potion kind of spell game, and you get like
Okay.
cards and shit. But in order, it takes mana. I kept calling it mana because it was like,
Yeah,
well,
as you should.
much mana. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying
Yeah.
to spread some good vibes here. So to get mana, you had to take a shot.
Okay.
Started off drinking 1942.
Okay.
I've never tried it before. It's not bad.
Oh yeah,
I still got demons when I smell tequila.
yeah,
It just
tequila
brings me.
it gets me down bad too.
So took one shot because I had to try it. You know, like when's the last time you're gonna try that
Sure.
shit? I see why the bougie bitches like it. Like I get it. It's kind of got
That
that little like
it'll get
vanilla
you going.
aftertaste. Yeah. So I started with that, and then I switched over to proper 12 because
Yeah,
fucking
as you do.
get me to be on a dog. So we kind of switched it up. We're like, all right, like if you take a full shot, you get like 10 of these of mana. If you take like a half shot, you'll get like 4. Okay. So we're taking these like half shots and stuff, and they start to add up after a while because every
Mhm.
turn you have to take one to get 4 because it takes like 4 to make a move. All this,
Yeah.
and I'm looking over and I'm like, "God, this kind of sucks." So I look over at her brother, and he looks me dead in the eyes, and he goes, "I will do whatever it takes to win this game." And I'm like,
Jesus.
internally, I'm
The
like, "I don't
hell?
think I want to win." Because if I win,
Yeah,
I'm
like
under the table.
I'm
So
just here for the
like,
vibes, man. Like
yeah, like what am I
the
gonna
hell are you
do?
talking about?
So I think his wife went out first because there's a Joker card. It's actually
Okay.
called a not Joker. I kid you not. It is a drawing of a penis with a smile and then a Joker or jester hat on top of it.
Mhm.
And if you get the not Joker, you have to take a full shot.
Okay.
So she got the full shot at 1942 after like a lot of rounds going through.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how many rounds.
Basically, you're just fucked.
Takes the shot. She's like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. So she gets fourth. I'm like, oh, I can go out top 3. I have
Top 3
no
is
problem.
respectable.
I have no problem going out top 3. I go out top 3. Michaela and her brother are just going at it, brother. And she's just going. And then finally they win it out. Then after dinner, we go and play Pac-Man upstairs. And that's where some Pac-Man Stoogery started.
Jesus.
So he was
Were you
sitting.
sitting like the top guy or the bottom guy?
I wasn't sitting like this.
Okay.
So this is her brother. I got his permission to use it on the podcast. So
Okay.
I did reach out. We were
This is
possibly
him
gonna
in
set
both
up.
way. This is him in both
Yeah,
of them.
this is in both shots.
Okay.
We
What's
might.
bottom when you guys were having shots or just like a casual off
I'll get to
angle
that
shot
part.
here?
That's the after part. So
Mm-hmm.
we started off playing some. He played some Pac-Man, and whenever he would win in Pac-Man, he would do this like, oh, I call it like an infant dance. Like he'd take his hands and legs and like kind of just bounce in
Okay.
that chair.
Sure.
Mind you, you can see this chair is like kind of it's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
not.
built for all that action.
Oh, I see what happened in the bottom.
And so,
I see where this is
so,
going.
so he won, and so you know how normally if a chair breaks, you can kind of hear a creak and see it, and then it
Yeah.
kind of gives way.
This
Bro,
one just
this thing immediately he goes from sitting upright to we just hear a crack. He's laying down
straight
like that.
into the depths.
Into the ground, and he didn't stop playing. So you just see him. He's on the ground looking up at the TV, just moving the joystick around.
Oh my gosh, bro was losing it.
They said they've had that chair for 10 years.
Just too much mana. That's all that
Too
was.
much mana.
Too
That
much
was too
mana.
much mana, bro. That 1942 just
It
killed it.
took it out. That's
It
good.
was
That's good
just
shit.
it was just and the best part was, so
And
we
then he
all
got
started
right back in the
laughing.
chair even when it broke. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm here now."
Yeah, he's like, "I might as well stay in this."
Yeah.
His wife is, like, playing a game on her phone, and she said she looks up at him doing this dance and just thinks she's like, "He's gonna break the chair," but doesn't say it to anybody or, like, tell him to
Because she
stop.
wanted to see it happen.
Oh, bro, I wish I would have recorded it. There is a possibility that we will get him on the Stooge Experience for a live interview just to see
Okay.
what the thought process was, because he said he's open to it.
All right.
So we'll see if we can work
I'll
some
get I'll
scheduling.
get some questions lined up.
Right, might need to,
Yeah.
just to kind of see what's going on, do some research. Um, but yeah, that chair apparently lasted 10 years. Rest in peace. I mean,
All right.
it's.
Hey, T's and P's to the purple circle folding chair.
I
You had
mean,
a good run. You were there. You witnessed a lot of
he did a lot
excellent
of growth.
Pac-Man
Yeah,
high scores, world records. You went
yeah.
out. You
We're
went
not
out on your
champion,
you went out on your shield.
right?
You went out doing what you love, and that's all you can really ask for in life.
I think the best part was he got up, he looked at the chair, he goes, "Oh, you could probably fix that. You could easily fix that." I'm like,
That thing's dead.
I don't
Gone
think
forever.
you get it a medal instead of being a perfect, we got a like a little half hitch here, a little
Yeah.
90-degree in there. Yeah. So rest in peace to that chair, but that is definitely some Pac-Man stoogery.
Yeah. That's
Um,
good. That's good stuff.
I don't know if you've played Pac-Man recently, but there's like Pac-Man Museum where they have this like this battle mode, and so there's your 4 Pac-Men going at each other,
Oh,
trying to avoid the ghost, but also get power-ups to become like I call it the Mega Pac-Man
and you can eat
to
each
eat the
other.
other Pac-Man. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I
pretty
haven't
cool,
played that. I stick with like the OG stuff.
bro. I'm
We
on.
have the Miss Pac-Man machine
Oh
at our
yeah, you have
house.
that. I
Yeah, so
forgot.
we have like the actual OG like arcade, like the one on the top,
Yeah.
just Miss Pac-Man instead of like the normal one.
Do you get busy with it sometimes? Just
I
kind of.
haven't played it in a while. My mom was playing it the other day, got pissed, and then got off. Basically rage quit. But
uh,
over COVID, we were playing that all the time. Basically, me and my mom we would go back and forth trading high scores because that's all she played growing up. We'd
oh,
go
so
to the
she's just an
arcade
expert.
because she said they used to have like arcade machines inside of 7-Eleven that was down the street.
Really?
You would go in there, you'd get a drink, you get whatever, and you just like line your quarters up, and you'd just be playing the arcade machine. So she said her favorite game was Miss Pac-Man. So for I don't know her birthday or for whatever, my dad bought like an actual
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man. I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. So we played it a lot during like COVID.
Wait, does it still take quarters? Like, do you have to put a quarter in to play?
No, no, all you just start it.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you just play it like normal. You could
Your
probably set
dad
it up to where it does.
your dad is just scamming everyone. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get my money back,
Yeah,
okay?"
no, that'd be a good scam. Honestly, he should.
He just comes back to COVID, like, "All right, time to check and see what we
Let's
got
see how much we made.
today."
It was a
That's
vibe though.
awesome. Dude, next time I'm over, I might have to try my luck at it, see what's
Yeah, no,
going on with the little
it's good
joystick
vibe.
action.
Yeah, it's nice. Joystick's fun. It's better than playing like sometimes you can download them for like the Xbox or whatever.
Yeah, that's what we're playing on.
But it's just not the same than like
Right,
hitting the joystick. Like just moves cleaner. You just feel like
right.
you're more engaged.
You're locked in, you're right, you're, like,
You're there.
licking the monitor, you're
Oh
here.
yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Well, T's and P's
Um,
to this chair.
yeah, I don't think it's coming
Um,
back.
yeah, it's been a good run. You had a solid run.
Speaking of, like, games like this, did you ever play, the old school game like Dig Dug or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
That shit was
So
legit, man.
at Grant, shout out Grant Seal,
Shout out
OG legend.
WHAD.
Um, that's my guy right there. He had I don't know if you've ever been to did you ever
I've
go
been
to
to his
his
house, yeah.
house? Yeah,
Yeah.
so like they had an arcade like thing, but like a flat screen version,
Oh, yeah,
it
the,
was like
like,
a
table-looking
table. It was like a
thing.
table looking
Yeah, yeah,
version.
yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
so
it
like it
once.
had all those games on there and you could just pick a game and play. So Dig
Cool.
Dug, you name it, it was on there. So that was a vibe. Messing around playing with that. Dig Dug, I am a fan of Dig Dug. And then we had Dig Dug on there was an arcade mode on the GameCube. We had like one of the GameCube games was like arcade games basically, and you could played Dig Dug in all those different games, so that was pretty fun too.
Oh, you probably had. I was just looking it up today. You had like what was it was called the Namco Museum,
Yeah,
where you were like
probably.
Pac-Man walking around like
Yeah, maybe. And then I'm
different
sure we
games.
have. I think we have actual Dig Dug for the
64.
before that, the NES, the like
Oh, you got the
OG
OG.
with the controller that just has the D-pad and the X or in the A and B.
Yeah.
Like I think we have it for that.
Oh
Yeah, we
shit.
have we have the OG Super Tecmo Bowl, Mike
Oh yeah.
Tyson's Punch Out, like the first like Metroid Prime, like the
Yeah,
OG Contra. Like
bro.
we have all those games back there. It's actually pretty insane. Like we have Madden and NFL games that go so far back that my grandpa's in the game.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
And that yeah, it's like crazy. And we have a NCAA football game from the 90s, late 90s that has my uncle on like the Hawaii team.
Oh
Back
shit.
before they had names, it's just like Hawaii number 7 strong safety. And it's like that's him, there he is. The fuck?
Did like Madden and NCAA do the boys right? Like we have like a decent rating
No,
or
no, they were ass. No.
shit?
They were pretty shit, but
Hey, but you made it. That's
made it. He made it on the game.
all that
You could
matters.
point to that and say that was me.
Yeah.
That was me and everyone knows it. Everyone should know it at least.
Damn sure. You
Freaking
went to the.
phone
I
is
don't know.
tweaking right now.
Man, I just like
And my camera.
I look back at those like it's like old
There
school
we go.
games. They kind of had some good things going.
It's simple. When
Like
you just had 2 buttons and freaking D-pad, you could make magic happen. Just 2D.
yeah,
All you need really.
keep spawning me into the game.
Sometimes it gets a little too.
Too mixy. A little too much.
We gotta rip slide cancels and shit now. Breaking
Dude,
controllers. I spent $200 on a controller with paddles. Like,
yeah.
where am I? What?
Spent $1,000 on a PC so I can make sure I got the right frames.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Need
look
an
like shit.
anti-cheat. How's someone cheating on Pac-Man? How you gonna cheat?
Can't.
I don't know.
I'm
If you do,
sure
you're
they'll
a
find a
scumbag.
way. I'm sure they could find a way.
I will tell you though, man, if you ever play the versus mode, and you'll know how to do this. When you get the bigger map, man, you can just get mixy with your movement.
Okay, you
I
can
mean,
just.
you can just kind
You
of
know, there's
finesse
strats
somebody.
with the actual ghosts.
Pac-Man, yeah,
Like certain ghosts move in certain ways. Like
bro. Pinky
one
is
ghost will just
pissed.
auto chase you. One ghost will always take the shortest route to you.
Okay.
One will always try to box you, and another one is just like does something else or something like that. So that's why people are
Oh,
good because they know if they take certain routes, they'll know like
which one
I
they
can go
activate?
left even though there's a ghost there. The ghost is always going to take a route that's going to box me in, so it'll like move out of the way as I'm coming down instead of running into me. Like yeah,
Oh,
there's like shit like that, but
bro.
I haven't
The,
like locked in enough to like really figure it
yeah,
out.
I'm gonna have to do some research on that. The only thing I know, man, is if like when you get high enough, the pink ghost, which I think is Pinky, bro, he gets pissed.
He's
Like
like
you start going
this
and
guy
he
needs to
just
die.
oh, he just like is sitting in the little ghost box, and you know how they'll
Hmm.
like kind of slowly filter up. He just goes, "Nah, I'm coming. I'm right. I'm meeting you.
Yeah,
Let's go head up." And it's just you're not
not
gonna
good.
win the chow.
Yeah, no, you always lose.
You think you can? You're like, if I believe enough and I'm
No,
confident enough, I'll win the job. You can't win the job.
you can't win. Can't win.
Yeah, it's good times. And then I had so I had a practice for the Easter place coming
Oh
back.
yeah, that's right.
So we just started up. So I thought I had to be there for 9 o'clock start. I get there at 9, and we did not do anything till 10.
Yeah,
So I
sounds
was
good.
just sitting there. Felt great.
Sitting
Thank
there doing
you.
nothing. Thanks for wasting an hour of my life, guys.
I could have been sleeping. Could have
Could have
been.
been doing a lot of things.
Could have been. Could have been.
Could have been grinding ranked. Could have been just
Could have been saving
yeah.
the
Could have been
world. I don't
grinding
know.
Pac-Man. Like who knows?
I could have been getting my reps in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be looking forward to that, getting back into that old grind. But I mean, we ain't got nothing more to talk about the Super Bowl. So might as well get into Twitter, right?
Yeah. Later this week we'll dive in Super Bowl. We'll give our picks.
We'll dabble.
Um.
We'll get together our
Everyone's looking forward to that.
coaches fighting bracket for WWE. We'll put that together. We'll get some
Oh
good
yeah.
matchups going.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a division started.
Oh yeah.
And then if
Also another thing, Taylor
yeah.
Swift announced new album. Just in case anybody didn't know, lock
Oh
the fuck
no.
in. Okay.
Oh
Shout out T
no.
Swift.
What's the
Super
name?
Bowl week. It's honestly the smartest thing she could ever do.
Yeah.
announce a new album. I know it was the Grammys, so she would have probably done it anyway. But like the fact that it's the Grammys, Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. They were already going to talk about her anyway. Now it's just going to be Taylor Swift new album. Fucking she got like when I looked, she posted like 30 minutes in, and she already had like 5 million likes on Instagram. It's like literally insane. In like 26 minutes, she had over 400K likes on Twitter.
Jeez.
Just insane, like so insane. So she knows exactly what she's doing. Super Bowl week, it's about to be crazy. NFL is like, now I get it. I know why the NFL is putting her up there. It's like no one pulls like that
Free cash.
besides like fucking what Cristiano Ronaldo maybe.
Yeah.
Like that's about it probably.
Mm-hmm.
No one else is doing numbers like that.
No, those numbers are absurd. Can you imagine being part of her marketing team and you just know anything that you post? It's
Oh,
gold.
it's just free cash.
No, I don't blame the NFL for that from like a exposure perspective or anything
Yeah.
like that. But it's like you just kind of fucked over your loyal fans to sell out for some Swifties, which was just kind of bullshit. But I understand it. They can, they'll tell me they'll go cry to the bank and wipe their tears with 20s in their ass with 100. But
Yeah, like Ronaldo has 619 million followers. That is insane.
he's got a lot of
And
eyes
then
on him.
Messi, obviously, then Selena Gomez, and then Kylie Jenner,
Okay, maybe
and
Selena.
then The Rock gets into the top 5.
He's in the top 5.
Ariana Grande, Kim, Beyonce, Kendall Jenner, Bieber, Swift, all the
That's a crazy spot
all
to
the
be
normal
in.
ones.
Could you imagine anytime you post something, there's just like, even if you make a mistake, 500
Crazy.
million people that see it, you're like, wow,
Crazy.
that's a
Yeah, hey, good for you guys.
good job, T Swift. Congrats, I guess.
That's good shit.
Hopefully you're gonna win the Super Bowl. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, yeah.
It's already written. All right, this is just, something I believe this happened. It says, when varsity practices with JV. I think this is one of those cases, and you and I both know this, when somebody's being too much of a scrimmage hero, like on inside run or something, or you run a play again that went big yards, and you just say,
Shit. What the fuck? Go flip!
Damn.
just
That's
he
not
must have
right.
been doing some shit, just
Probably went too hard on the first play, and then this guy's like, "Okay, bro, we're doing like trying to keep it easy today." Nope.
Why is he wearing a green jersey though? Like, is this the quarterback just picking people up and slamming them?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this guy's injured. Doesn't look injured to me.
Yeah,
This guy looks locked in.
I'd say so. He looks like he's got some Titan spirit going on.
Tell you what, this
He
kid,
looks-
whatever this kid did, he will not do it again.
Look at
He
him
learned
doing
his
the, like,
lesson.
looks like a little kid with his legs almost wrapping around him. Like,
Yeah.
bang.
Dang. And got his face stepped on.
It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah. So I did not know Theo Vaughn has a Twitter, so I started following him. I don't know if you follow him.
I
just
don't.
didn't
He's got some
think
good
that he
stuff
has
on there.
Twitter. Brother. It's some top tier shit. I'll tell you what, for most of our Twitter feed, there's gonna be a lot more Theo Vaughn.
Okay.
Because some of his tweets, read his one about the Commanders. Oh my god.
He's not a fan.
He's just got an interesting take.
Okay.
He was-
Yeah, I
he
mean
was-
this is definitely an inside job. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, if he's throwing a brick like this,
Somebody didn't get let in, or had a bad experience.
or we're hitting like the Mahomes little kind of sidearm, little
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get looking a little Mahomey.
Mahomey,
Looking a little
Or-
Mahomey.
or a little Stafford. I don't know.
Yeah, who did it first?
I do
Probably
love
like
that though, because there are a lot of
fucking-
quarterbacks that have thrown sidearm.
Whole lot of people. Probably back
Yeah.
in the day too. Like I'm pretty sure Randall Cunningham was ripping him sidearm too. Like
Yeah,
Warren
Cunningham's
Moon.
definitely.
Yeah, like
I think I saw a clip of Mike Vick ripping.
oh
the
yeah,
sidearm.
Mike Vick was doing it for sure.
I think all the quarterbacks.
I think all of them can. It's just like some of them didn't like really have to like that. If you're not like having to be mobile,
Yeah, you're
and
just.
you can just stand in the pocket, then you're just gonna rip it. But
Over top.
if you do, then you're gonna be a lot more awkward scenarios you put yourself into.
Yeah, you put your elbow at a lot of risk when you throw a
Oh
sidearm.
yeah, you got to get
That's
that
the
Tommy
key,
John.
Tommy, I'm not talking. Tommy T. This is just. I mean, it's Stoogery. I'll give it that. Just didn't quite have the juice.
Oh. Right into the filthy ass. I don't even know what this is. Sewage water.
I mean, perfect. Almost a scorpion, actually.
I know, yeah. He slowed down at the last second.
He gave up.
Well, I mean, all he had to do is just fall forward and you're good. Like,
Or we
tried to
could have
stick it on an uphill.
Could have ran across this.
Yeah, he wanted to have fun. He wanted to jump. Hey, look, I can jump from up here. All you had to do is just fall
Forward or
forward
grab something, kind of
onto
just
your knees. Instead, you tried to stick it on an uphill. So the only place you're going is back down to the drink, buddy.
or instead of mom videotaping, have a hand out. You know, you can grab
Yeah,
it.
like you could videotape with one hand and grab me with the other.
But
Help
I
me
mean,
out.
we got the sweet haircut, got the part going. You know, looking fresh, and we
He was
just
probably just like, "No, mom, I got this.
right
I
back
don't
in the
need your
drink.
help."
And back to respawn.
Damn.
GG. See you in a minute. We'll see you in a minute. Yeah, that just looks like terrible water.
Tough one.
Peace and peace, kid. Hopefully. And what if this is in like Flint, Michigan?
Yeah, he's done. He's dead. This kid
Yeah, he's done.
never
This
to be
is
seen
perfect.
again.
This is
This
perfect.
guy gonna scorpion. I already know. He's got to, right? It's always the Spider-Man guys. Oh, not quite, but close. I mean, in the same ballpark.
You both just look.
Why is it always the Spider-Man guys and never any other? I guess because they're always trying fucking theatrics and shit. He actually did it. Like he was gonna land it, and he tried to put his feet down too early. Just tuck.
Yeah, if he just
Or land in
commits
like
to
a squat. Yeah, he just tried to put his feet down so early.
Come on, man. If you're gonna commit to it, you got to commit to the bit.
He definitely has enough hops and all to do it. He just kind of
gotta
he
go
just
for it.
need a little more practice, or he just got stage fright.
Could be. Would you ever try something like that? Just kind of try a standing backflip?
I mean, no. No. Like I never just like walk out and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking backflip. Could I do it? Sure. But like there's no incentive for me to like
Risk reward is not.
yeah, like what? So I can
It's-
impress like a girl or something? Like I don't know.
You're just walking through your house.
I'm just
Your
gonna
dad's
just
got a cigar. You eat shit. He's like, what?
I've actually
why-
never attempted a backflip really ever.
Really, like in a pool or anything?
Maybe in a pool. Not like I wouldn't even say that counts. You can kind of just like fuck around. I did a backflip on a trampoline, but I overdid it,
Oh, and just.
and I got kind of like halfway double bounced and then just landed on my back on the spring. So I'm like, I'm not doing that again.
That was
I've actually
bullshit.
never really tried since then, but I'm sure
I went through
everyone says it's easier than a front flip. So I'm like, if I can do that shit.
I went through. Well, I went through a time when I was trying to do like, I would try to do like flips and stuff to get in, like in the pool off the diving board, and I would just fucking back flop, front flop, all the like belly flop, and then like, cause it was that time period where like I went from like being short to tall,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't really understand gravity with like longer body
Yeah.
equals more tuck to get more.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started doing it, and I was like, man, it honestly, it's kind of like the pain makes it worth it. Like you're like, I put some blood, sweat, and tears into this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I never.
Jeez.
I mean, this is perfect. This is kind of what it is.
What's that girl's name
You're
again?
like-
LaFonda.
LaFonda.
My dad just put up a clip. Sometimes he's just scrolling on his phone, and like his phone can like you know how you can pull YouTube up from your phone onto TV. He'll just like be like, great. He's like, this is one of the best scenes ever. And I think it was yesterday or the day before. Just puts up. What you want to bet I could throw a football over the mountains? And I'm like, bro, what do you? I'm like, why are you playing this right now? And he's just like, he's like repeating the whole thing.
Back to
And then
my
he-
day. Go pitch a quarter mile.
Coach
Serious?
put me
I'm
in.
a coach.
Would take state. Coach would have put me in fourth quarter.
No doubt in my mind. Be sitting in a
How
hot.
much you want to bet I could
soaking
throw a
up
football over the mountains with my soulmate?
my soul. You ever thought of time travel?
That's easy. This shit is hilarious. I could throw a football a quarter mile. That's 440 yards. 440-yard pass. That's a quarter
bet you
mile
Mahomes
right there.
can't do that.
No,
I love.
it's the
In
best.
that
And then just
movie.
grabs
If
the steak
anyone-
and just rips it right at his face. It's like,
It was a good toss.
jeez. Kidding
It
me.
was. For those who haven't seen it, go check out Napoleon Dynamite. You will not regret it.
All-time great.
But I absolutely would love to hear when Kip is out selling and he puts that bowl behind his back tire and runs it over.
Just runs it over and then just fucking dips.
Dang it!
Dang it.
Like, what was the sales pitch? Like, oh, these bowls are so indestructible, I can run it over. Like,
So hilarious.
that's one of my favorite movies, man. I think for Halloween one year, I need to dress up as Rex Kwon-Do.
Oh yeah.
And it's an easy setup. Get the American flag pants.
Now
Get
grab my
the
now grab my wrists. No, other
My
my other wrist. Look, it grabs him right. Now
But
break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away. And they fucking leave. Well, that guy was a scam.
Yeah, I love when Kip goes up there. Kick me. Okay, that was pretty good. Try again. He misses. Bang! He slaps him.
That's a great movie. That's got so many just good lines and shit.
Tina, come get some dinner. God bless. We should just have clips from that movie. That movie alone could have a lot of clips. This guy does not commit, man. If you're gonna commit to this, like, I need full commitment. If you're gonna be Sonic the Hedgehog, and go.
From the first step, he wasn't willing to do it.
But to make matters worse, your pants filled up. I
And your
mean,
pants fall off too. Yeah, that's tough. Tough
that's
way to go out.
And then you gotta let go. And now we just got schlong on here, and that's just gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's all bad.
I mean, we gotta commit. This first step.
First step, bad first step. You gotta get. Yeah, he got on there way too casual.
I remember when we first got my dad's brand new treadmill. It was like one of the big dogs.
Mhm.
I was like super into Sonic as a kid, so I looked up like how fast Sonic would run on a treadmill. I think it said like 15, and this thing went to 15.
Sure.
So I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to see if I can run fast as Sonic. And my dad, I know he knew it was gonna happen. He's like, all right, try it. Why not? That thing threw. You know where the TV stand is?
Mhm.
That thing threw me into the wall next to the TV stand
Oh,
so fast. My dad walks over, he turns it off. He's like,
It's like,
"So
let's
as
just
fast as Sonic,
yeah,
or
just keep this thing on a low speed, please. He
I
probably looked.
just,
He walked up. He said, "Don't fucking touch my treadmill ever again."
and it's like one of those that has like the deal you clip to yourself, and it's got a
Yeah.
magnet. So if you fall, I didn't have that attached.
No,
I didn't think about that. I thought I'm fast enough. I'm just
you
gonna.
thought I'll be fine. If Sonic can do it. I can do it too.
Yeah, there's probably a reason he rolls, and it's probably
The only
because
reason
he's going
he's
so
not.
fast.
He's probably the reason why he's not real. Like
That's a good point.
guy's just fake.
That's a good point. I mean, I could follow this one. I mean, you got to follow what the sexy dice say.
Eat.
Eat with clothes on. I mean,
There you
all
go.
right, time to go to In-N-Out. We
I'm
get a
pretty
burger.
good at that.
Wow, give me a burger.
Oh, burger. Burger sounds good.
WHAD?
Burger always sounds good. I feel like.
Oh, you're not a real American if you don't think a burger sounds good every day.
Yeah.
It's just the right thing.
Facts.
Tell you what, man. People who go to see the I Will Follow Christ production at Convenient Assembly, I'm just letting you know there might be a little bit of Stone Cold in there.
Hell yeah.
Boys, we're getting around. Gonna take you down wide, arrest you, take you to pilot, put you up, bring you down. Could get bad, but it could get good as well. So, a little variation, a little sprinkling in there.
Yeah.
This is just wrong. School bans mom for dropping off kids after promoting her OnlyFans with her car on campus.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
Why? What?
Hey,
And it gets better.
gotta get the subscriptions.
It gets better. I looked at it, and this was down here. I kind of read a little bit of it. She's feuding with Liberty Christian Preparatory School.
Nice.
Like, yeah, they can't allow you to do that, Michelle. They can't let you go around promoting your OnlyFans to these Christian kids. You can't do it. They're
Nope.
kids in general.
Can't have it happen.
It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Oh, this one's gonna hit near and dear. I'll tell you that much. I hope I don't have to do this. So this is a situation we ran into in Control, and you'll know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Nice.
And this guy plays it well.
Good win, boys. You're joking.
You know exactly what happened.
Oh yeah. Tank exploded, as it does, in the worst, in the most inopportune moments.
Yeah, I think this happened to us while playing S&D in ranked. Like I was trying to flank back gas, and it just exploded as I came out of the bottom blue, and it checked me. I think it was a trophy down too, which was even worse. But yeah, I mean, you won't be surprised that the opponents did not report this as a win for the other team.
Yeah, no. Fuck no.
This guy actually wanted to include the messages too. Y'all want to like give us the win? Nah.
I'm
Not
not giving
doing
him the
it.
win either. I didn't fucking
I
like
wouldn't. You didn't win.
that shit blew up. Like, sorry.
Yeah, sucks to suck.
I could have
Hopefully,
strategically been shooting that before I died, just for that
if
moment.
if you don't think I'm gonna be baiting that thing out when I play S&D,
Facts, might as well.
if anyone gets on the point, I'm
Yeah.
shooting that thing till I lose. My entire clip's going into it. Because a trophy, it can't get stopped by a trophy, so it doesn't matter. Like, even if they have a trophy on the point, just shoot that thing till it
Facts.
explodes.
Facts.
That is ridiculous. I'm gonna abuse it though. Tinder user trained a bot to swipe based on his preferences and used Chat GPT to chat with over 5,000 women.
Nice.
He's now engaged to the woman Chat GPT suggested he proposed to. I kind of respect using technology, but
I respect it, I guess.
I think you're a bitch for it too. You're a bitch made cat.
Yeah, he was just trying. He was going for volume.
But you
He
engaged with
his
one that Chat suggested. Like,
yeah. I mean, chat hasn't led him astray now. Apparently, he was shooting for volume, and he's like, all right, out of 5,000, I gotta find one.
mm-hmm.
He was like, let me just put up. He's a volume shooter, and he got what he wanted. Hopefully, it works out for him.
I mean, it's gonna get interesting because now that they're engaged, like he has to come up with the content. Like, can't be
Yeah, that's the thing.
can't use chat while you're live. You know, IRL. You can't
No. And
just.
does she know this? Like, does she?
I'm
Is it, oh,
assuming
this
now.
guy wasn't even talking to me. It was AI.
I'm assuming
So
now
I'm
she
in
would
love with
have to.
AI, or yeah. They're
My
probably they
robot.
both. If this is actually them, they both look like some fucking nerds. Just let them live their
Right.
life, honestly. Just let them do their
Just let it
thing.
be.
Just let it happen. They're just probably some weird. They probably speak in AI also. Like in
Maybe
just
they
real
write
life.
codes for each other.
Yeah,
Send programs.
probably.
It's like a Valentine's Day gift. That's great. This one was crazy. I respect
Yeah.
this from a marketing perspective. But if you tell your friends, hey, you want to go get a bite at Brownies and Downies,
I'm sure it's good though.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's some damn good pastries, damn good
Facts.
brownies. And you know what? Props to you for using some marketing. This is unique. No one else is going to try to get into this
No one
market.
else is gonna get away with this either, unless you do have Down syndrome. So
Right.
you might as well use your one, trump card to your advantage.
I'm not talking Donald.
Facts.
Summer vibes. Hashtag brownies and Downies grave. I don't know where that's going, but I mean, if I ever find this restaurant, I'll have to try it. Get myself a little brownie. Oh, I don't think I can play it, but have you seen this new Paramount commercial?
I haven't. Give me the rundown.
So basically, Tua throws. This deal doesn't work. They throw Patrick. Who's it that plays on Star Trek? The leader.
Oh, fucking. Patrick Stewart?
Patrick Stewart, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Swayze. It's not Swayze.
Oh, it's just all the Paramount, like, it's fucking Master Chief in here too?
Yeah, Master Chief's over here.
Yeah, okay. I could get the gist of this thing.
But he throws Arnold, and Creed starts playing higher, and he's singing to it.
Nice.
It's gonna be phenomenal for the Super Bowl. I just don't know that I can play it because obviously.
Yeah, no, we don't.
YouTube,
Don't ban us, please, Paramount.
please, we're just trying to be good. In other news, people ask a lot of questions and ask for clarity from businesses, but they don't ask the real questions. Is this a Velociraptor-free workplace? And I've never asked my employer that.
It seems like it is, unless you're working at, like, Universal Studios and they have the Jurassic Park ride, then...
Right? Then
Or
it's
have you
not.
been there? They actually have a guy who's inside a Velociraptor costume.
No.
Yeah, and you can
Never
like go
seen that.
like talk to him and shit.
Talk
So
shit.
trolly. There's literally a guy in there, like in a suit, and he's a velociraptor.
It must be uncomfortable.
Oh, hell. Hell. Because your back always has to be bent and shit, and you're just like doing this.
He has to do
With
that the
the
whole
head,
time.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
It's crazy. I've seen it in person. It's wild.
that is.
I would
that guy
rather
got
kill
the-
myself, I think.
Guy got the rough end of the stick. I'd rather be the Chick-fil-A cow.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's saying a lot. Yeah, it's been.
I think they've
Probably
been good.
been 71 million years since the last incident.
Yeah, it's
So that's good
25,
stuff.
25 billion
915 million years.
Yeah.
Days.
days. 25
Days.
billion. We're pushing on 26 billion days. So that's we're good, but
Think we're
eventually
good.
it'll probably happen again.
It'll have to.
We'll have
It'll happen.
some cloning or whatever, splitting the genes. Boom, it's over.
If we've seen enough movies, someone's done it. This
Got
is
a baby
perfect.
Artie.
Steelers hire Artie Smith as their new
This
offensive
this
coordinator.
this makes sense.
Football's just better with Artie Smith in it.
Yeah, this makes sense for the Steelers too. If there's one man I could imagine, it's
It's
Artie Smith for sure.
I thought it might have been Mike Vrabel would be the OC. Like,
Yeah, but he's not an offensive guy. That's the thing.
he's a run game coordinator. I can see that.
Yeah. This makes sense.
I loved Artie Smith's press conference. Look, I'm trying to win a football game. I don't care about your fantasy, whatchamacallits or team.
Yeah, so remind me to not draft Najee next year. Okay?
Yeah.
I need to steer fucking clear of Najee because it's gonna be by committee over there.
Anybody's gonna touch the rock. Oh, did you hear Le'Veon Bell said he might come back to that one team that shall not be named? He said, I don't need to name it, but you know who it is.
Ooh, all right.
So now you might have running back by committee with a 3.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm steering clear. Najee will not be kept on my squad.
You can't have it. Punxsutawney Phil and his ancestors have an accuracy rate of 39% going back to 1887.
Yeah, why do we listen to this fucker?
Yeah, this little bastard.
Yeah.
How many of them have there been? Like,
I'm
which
still so confused on
Punxsutawney
what
is
he actually does to, like, he sees his shadow. What does that mean? You know what it means? I don't know what it means. Like, they take him out, and then they put him up on the thing, and then there's another thing, and they, like, he's like, he saw a shadow, short winter. I'm like, okay.
No, it's like 6 more weeks of winter if he sees his shadow. If he doesn't see it, then it's like 2 more weeks of winter.
But he said it's a shorter winter this year.
I thought it's if he sees his shadow.
All I know is it's 6 weeks of some bullshit. I don't know, maybe. I have no exactly. This is exactly why it's so stupid. Nobody even knows. They're just like, sure. The groundhog said so. The groundhog said so, so we gotta. It's gonna be snowing more. Like, okay.
Tell you what, if I was in Groundhog's Day and I'm
like, obviously it's just for celebration now. Like, I can go talk to the meteorologist who's gonna tell me the same shit, and he actually has some data.
You mean Dallas Reigns?
Yeah, whoever really. But thank you, Phil. Appreciate you. Appreciate your service to your community.
Yeah, I don't know what he does, but
Neither
someone
do
said,
I.
career 39% batting average would put you in the Hall of Fame. I don't see the issue. That's pretty good facts. He's swinging a hot bat. He gets on base more than he strikes out here.
Yeah.
I mean, he just looks like a menace.
Yeah. He looks like he eats a lot of, what do they eat? Acorns or something like that?
I just think he would, like, eat people.
Some bullshit.
Like, he seems like
if he was big enough, he probably would try.
He just seems like he would be the first one, like, in The Last of Us to get infected and try to just eat people.
Yeah.
You got this groundhog coming after you.
Yeah,
what the hell's the difference between a groundhog, a beaver, and, like...
Well, beaver's got the... beaver can, like, swim.
Yeah, it's got the big... I guess it's got
Squirrel is just, like smaller, I think, with a big tail. This guy's just, like... I want to know what's the difference between, like, a groundhog and, like, a... It's like a woodchuck?
Yeah, that okay, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, your woodchuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives
These
a
guys
shit? They look ugly.
Yeah. Thanks for predicting the winner. I don't know.
Asshole. Prick. Yeah, this is really true. So why don't you like sleeping at grandma's?
Yeah.
So
there's always some freak shit.
No joke. At my grandma's house in Oregon, we had the entire family in, including my cousins from up in Portland. They came down to stay with us for like the Thanksgiving time. And so me and my brother were having to sleep in my grandma's room in like the middle. I slept underneath a sweet ass looking chessboard, which was awesome. But on top of it was like an Annabelle porcelain doll.
Those are the worst.
I didn't know how to feel, but I said I made up in my mind. I said if I wake up and this thing is 1 inch out of place,
I'm gonna beat its fucking ass.
beat its ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break that thing on the wall. I'm like, it's going down.
Facts.
So I just wake up and I turn over. I'm like, you moved. If you blink too, it's over. Like I'm not
You're
taking
done.
chances with you. I've seen Annabelle. I know what happens
They
there.
always have a giant my grandma had like the giant clock
Yeah.
that would just you could hear it like talking, like you could just hear every second of it. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here?
I feel like you're in an Edgar Allan Poe.
But I'd be sleeping good though. It's always cold as fuck at your grandma's house too.
Yeah.
So cold.
Which doesn't make sense because I heard like old people don't like cold. They need it warmer.
I don't know. I was always freezing my ass off.
Was it colder at your grandma's house or at my parents' house?
My grandma's house, I think. It'd be cold.
Too.
Yeah.
My dad would freeze that shit out, man. I thought he was trying to get us to leave the house. Like, man,
Yeah,
it
he
is
probably was.
fucking cold.
Probably was.
All right. I don't know if you saw this.
The hell?
Larry David did what we all needed.
Beat the shit out of
He's
Elmo?
our hero. He beat the hell out of Elmo.
Damn, what did Elmo do? He's just talking shit, basically?
No, after he said after his bullshit of asking everyone how they are, he
Oh,
said you go into hiding for like 3 years and come out. That's bullshit. So it did what needed to be done.
fair enough. I can
Thank you,
respect that.
Larry.
Appreciate you, Larry.
Yeah. Should have broke his face. Taking his nose. It was funnier too because Elmo's dad is standing here and he did nothing.
Yeah.
Just like
Didn't even come to protect him.
oh, on his own. It's pretty funny. So, a pigeon suspected of being Chinese spy released by police after 8 months. Shortly after I pulled this one in, about 3 hours later, Boston Connor reposted it.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, I was ahead of Boston Connor. Shout out
Nice.
Boston Connor, man. That guy's a freak.
That guy's a maniac. Hey, the birds, man.
Might be
Been trying to tell people.
onto something.
Was it a bet? They used to be the spies. Used to be carrying info, right? Getting behind enemy lines.
Have a pouch.
Oh yeah.
Put messages on the claws and stuff. Like, it's a better reason to shoot down pigeons.
I know, yeah.
This is pretty cool, but someone did point out after, and I'll explain what someone said after.
I tried so.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, it looks insane.
So somebody said what you're not thinking of is you just walked in a spider infestation without knowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Spiders are like, ooh.
They're like, ooh, this is cozy.
And I got lights.
Facts.
I mean, this last picture.
Or all you need is one LED strip to just like catch on fire and your fucking thing burns down. It does look crazy though. It almost looks a little too crazy though.
So my cousin had lights that were streaming on top of his wall right next to his door.
Mhm.
So like these little cabinet doors had this like little Christmas lights. And I guess he said he got out of the shower and he had put like his towel to dry over the top of the lights.
Mhm.
He said it caught on fire and burned like corners of the cabinet.
Of course it did.
I went over to his house and he goes, "Yeah, dude." He goes, "Yeah, it burned some of my carpet." He goes, "Bro, my mom was fucking pissed."
Just not having it.
I was like, "Bro, it looks similar to this, but just without the cotton."
Yeah.
I swear, my family would be up to the dumbest shit. This is crazy. So you know how they say turtles are super slow?
Mhm.
Not this bastard. Look at this guy. Sees water.
Guys got taken off.
Oh,
I
he's
feel like
out.
it's not all turtles. I feel like
He
I
is-
feel like it's just like tortoises that are slow.
Bro, he is out.
Some turtles can move when they gotta move. I think tortoises are the ones that are the.
So they just all get a bad rap.
I think all turtles get a bad rap because of the tortoises, but I think most tortoises are slow because they're so old.
Right.
Typically, things that are slow moving live the longest.
Yeah. Like
They're not
sloths.
exerting as much energy.
Speaking of
They're
which, I don't think people respect how like badass sloths are. They have butcher knives on
And
their
they're big as shit too. They're bigger than you think. Those things will fuck you up if you're not careful. Now you can probably dodge them, but
Yeah, but if they hit you, it's gonna hurt.
yeah.
I saw a video of some dude trying to fuck with one, and it was like laying on the ground, and he picked it up, and it just started slashing out. I was like, yeah, you're
Yeah. Good
you're
luck.
in for it.
Good luck.
I'm not messing with a sloth, man.
Never.
This is pretty incredible. Honestly, I'd be down. $20 gets me a ribeye steak, a potato, and 2 beers.
Jeez, what?
Not bad.
Where is this at?
I don't know, but I
It's
need to
unfortunate
find
that you
it.
have to cook the steak. It is
And a potato.
unfortunate. Like if I
Oh,
had
it's cooked
someone,
already?
yeah, that'd be nice.
What if we substitute the potato with like potato salad? So I
Yeah,
got a cooked steak,
I'm
potato
down.
salad, and some
Yeah.
beers. It's not a
Even
bad
if it
idea.
doesn't have to be steak, if it can be like maybe they were already rotisserie chicken and they just cut up some pieces for you and put it in there. I'll take that too.
Okay.
Take the 2 beers. I'll take it all.
WHAD.
Especially because they're tall cans.
Oh, tall boys.
Yeah. That's good
That's
shit right
beautiful.
there. That's good shot.
It's beautiful. It's the best shot. Honestly, I kind of want to do this, but I'm a
This is
moron.
basically
So
the
I'll tell you
tunnel.
why. This is the tunnel. This is like the training for the tunnel. This is the
Yeah.
Rocky montage you put together for the
Yeah.
tunnel. I can't remember. Have we talked about the tunnel on the
Yeah, we have.
Stooge experience? Okay.
Yeah. They know.
Just know you go in the tunnel, boy, you
You're
come out a
dead.
man.
Hey, you're
So,
fucked.
hey, people get scared in the dark. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And that just happened.
A haymaker comes for you.
My 225-pound defensive end cousin decided he got a little scared, and I caught the brunt of it.
Right in the face.
Right, it was like a perfect size, and I was small enough at the time where he probably still could, but his fist fit my nose, mouth, and kind of part of my eye in the same spot. Like it was a perfect, just clean cut. And it's one of those shots where you see it so late, you're like, I just have to eat the shot. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do. This
Like,
guy's training.
Yeah, this guy's
for that.
eating. I don't know what. Let's see what this guy's up to.
It looks kind of like Thunder Rapids, but it probably hurts like hell.
I mean, this
to
is
hit
crazy.
side.
Why is it there? I think whoever's driving is purposely driving this like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Because there's no way it's moving this much on just like a normal.
Just on the freeway?
Yeah, like.
On the 57. I mean, part of me.
That's gotta hurt because you're basically just sliding on the ground, like
it's gonna
on
hurt.
the ground, hitting the wall, hitting the. I mean, that's gotta hurt.
It's like, have
Gotta
you
hurt a
seen
lot.
from Jackass when they do the like roller disco in the back of the U-Haul
Mm-hmm.
and drive it? Oh, that looks like it
Yeah.
hurts. It's
That
funny.
looks
as
crazy
shit, though.
too.
I don't know. There's just something about this that, like, in my brain is like, this could be fun, but like, yeah, you're hitting this thing hard.
No facts.
I'm not
Yeah,
worried
you're-
about hitting this front side near the driver because I think I'm gonna be okay. But that back side,
Yeah, the back. Slam your head into there. Yeah, it ain't good.
you're just
But hey,
unconscious in the back. It'll be all right. Yeah, he's vibing. This guy's kind of a dog with the toss here. Like, look at this. Look at the form. I don't know why we're putting ice blocks in this. I don't know what's going on. I think this is like a gas tank that is just refurbished.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Steph Curry shot.
Hey. Guy's been doing this his whole life.
Boom.
He's probably
like a
never
squish.
missed.
And he never will.
Dang.
That's like as sure as like Bula holding your push if you go to plant.
Yeah.
I trust him. I trust this guy.
I trust this guy to throw ice blocks into a tank. Whatever that is for. If I need that in my life at some point, I know who I'm calling.
Calling this guy right here.
This random man.
This gentleman. This is just, I mean, it's Stoogery, but I don't know what it is.
The hell is
It's
going on
funny
here?
is what it is.
Jesus. Is that the mall?
We're out of there. We're out of there.
Oh, we'll call this our Fat Stooge content for the day.
This is Fat Stooge.
These two dummies.
These two Neanderthals.
Where they at? They just showed up to the mall like this?
I think so. I was trying to read this thing back here, and it says 8.8. But what does that mean? Like 8.8 out of 10. Like the suits were ranked. Like what does this mean?
Yeah, I don't.
it's
Yeah, I
just-
don't know.
Trying to hit and we're fucked. We're out. That's.
I think it's got to be. It's somewhere in China. It's some
That's-
Asian, because there was Asian text on one of the other shops in the background.
Bro, that's one of the times where you think you have like a one-on-one You're in S&D. Your boys are all the way on the other side of the map. You're taking this 1v1, and then you hear,
And I'm
all
out.
right, all 3 of us died, and bombs down. You're like,
Yeah. Like, fuck.
all right, I'm out. I gotta go.
You guy's running for his life.
I wish
running
he
for
would have
his
slipped
fucking
and
life.
fell at the end there. Like
That would have
would've
been good.
better, but he didn't. Right here, just
Just eat
I mean,
shit.
just eat shit right into here. Oh, that'd been perfect. Yeah, it's probably in China. I think Jameer Gibbs is not a fan of Tron.
Was this a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
no,
over
he's
at Universal, or this is at Disneyland over in Orlando, Florida.
doesn't seem like he's a roller coaster guy.
He said it wasn't really my cup of tea. Sir,
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything for you.
Yeah, no. Doesn't look like you're
actually at Universal. Never mind.
okay. All right.
We're not enjoying any part of this.
Yeah, no, he won't be going back on. That's for sure.
This is hilarious. Okay, do you remember a long
do
time
remember
ago
this,
we brought
actually.
up the Jaguars guy that scammed them for
It's
or just
absolutely
put a bunch of
scamming.
bets on FanDuel? The Jaguars have asked FanDuel to reimburse them
Yeah.
for some or all of the
Yeah,
approximately
they're not giving you shit, buddy.
20 million in stolen proceeds a former employee lost, but the company is unwilling to pay. No shit. Like,
Yeah, why would FanDuel have to give you like got nothing to do with FanDuel? Like
they're not.
you just got fucked, Jaguars. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, I'm sure 20 million is a drop in the bucket to these guys.
Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna be just
fine.
fine.
They'll be okay. Duval will survive. This is insane. First of all, I thought this was Khan from Sidemen,
Mm-hmm.
but
I've seen videos. I've been watching people like review this shit. It looks insane.
I've
The new
never seen
Apple,
anything
the
inside
Apple,
of it. Yeah, the
yeah,
iVision or some shit.
yeah, the Apple Pro Vision or whatever it's called. Turning into fucking Wall-E.
Yeah, he looks like the captain from Wall-E.
I know.
But let's be real. I mean, what
This thing's like $3,000, I think.
is it? I've never looked it up.
2,500. Yeah, it's something like that. There's some cool shit you could do with it, but it's like, you know, if you got the money, it's like fuck it, like you might as well. But I don't know. Who cares?
I'll get Oculus before I do that. I don't see the use of it right now. Like, what am I? And then, like, I also think for work, like, you never can clock out because you have it with you. So you're just like, fine, I guess I'll go back
Yeah,
in and do some more
facts,
spreadsheets. Like, what is this guy doing?
So basically, how you
She
like
got pulled over.
how you
Move up?
select things, they scan your hands, and if you look at something on the screen and then do this, it'll like select it. This is how you basically select items or select whatever you're doing. Like you
Wow.
just look at it and then you just put your fingers together like that and then it just does it. It's pretty, there's some cool shit and then there's some shit that's like, okay, who cares? Like,
What's like the cool shit that you can do with it? I've only seen like spreadsheet stuff. I saw like a video talking about doing spreadsheets, and he's like, I could do Excel with this thing. I'm like,
no, basically you can like imagine instead of having two monitors, like you can have fucking 4 things up on your augmented reality and you could look over here at a thing and you could be typing on your keyboard, then you can look over here at a thing and you could select and you can look over here and then you can look at like you could have 4 screens, you could make screens
Yeah.
bigger. You could do a lot of like shit like that.
So this literally allows us to do the Iron Man stuff where he's sitting there with the projector and he's like,
Yeah,
"Boom, here,
yeah,
throw
kind
that
of.
over there, do this." Okay.
It's just like giving you more space for things.
I'm a little scared of the eyeball scan.
Yeah. That's
That's
how
a
you
little.
that's how you get your like security. That's like basically
Yeah.
the security part of it.
Yeah. Well, that's a little scary to me, but yeah, you're probably gonna get pulled over. It actually says in there, "Do not drive while using
Yeah.
it." So you're a dipshit. Yep. Bill Belichick won't be a head coach for the first time since
Crazy.
1999. That's before we were born. Old Billy B's been just doing his thing for our lifetime. 24 years. Speaking of which, it's gonna be 25 for you coming up, huh?
Also, yeah, Thursday. Also
Come on, man.
breaking news. Or not breaking news. I don't know if you saw this. The Commanders hired Kingsbury.
I did see that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so now
yeah.
Enemy's on the market.
No
don't know
way
where-
he's on the. No way.
I mean, he was the OC of the Commanders, so he's obviously not anymore.
Why would you fire Enemy?
I mean,
So-
I think he just kind of went. I mean, he was still there, but Ron Rivera's gone, so I mean, I guess Bieniemy is.
So does that confirm that the Commanders are going to jump up to number 1, or at least try? Because if you're hiring
Probably.
Cliff, you're trying to get Caleb.
Probably. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how this shit shakes out. That's for sure.
I just don't want him to go to the Raiders or the Pats.
Yeah.
I cannot stand the Raiders, so I'd prefer not to have him go to a place I can't root for. But I mean, if he does, hey, make your money, bro. Do what you got to do.
Facts.
Don't let me stop you. But this is pretty funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be a joke or something, or Stevie Wonder's trying to get away with something here, but it is pretty good. Like, nobody let him know what's going on here, so he's reaching for a fucking microphone here. Just handing it to, fuck all here. like,
Yeah, she's good.
who set this man up to fail here? He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass when we get to the back. Just you wait. He's still trying to.
Does he need to still be on the stage, or?
I don't
Oh, he's talking and shit too.
know, but like, is Stevie Wonder blind, or like, did I
Yeah,
miss a memo?
He's blind.
100%.
Oh yeah, he's been blind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to use that to kind of be able
No,
to
no. He's been blind. I mean, the joke is that he actually isn't blind, but
yeah, I've seen that one.
I'm pretty sure he actually is blind.
I mean, they just set my man up with this video. I mean, he solidified that if it is he's faking it. I mean, he set it
Yeah,
up really well.
he became blind shortly after birth. That's what they
Damn.
say. That's what the streets say.
Streets. I mean, this kind of confirms it.
Yeah.
Or Mariah Carey was supposed to get a mic from
Yeah,
him.
he's not doing
during
the shit just for fun.
That's crazy. That's tough. Thank you, Stevie. This is pretty funny. I don't know who this is, but dad's messaging kid. Your mom said you were concerned about gas prices. I need not remind you of your voting record. You put him in office, dumbass. Like,
Nice.
thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Dad.
you.
Thank you. We got Dad in lowercase. Okay.
Yeah, geez.
At 8:22. Probably at nighttime because this thing's showing a little nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. This is pretty interesting. How do you get negative likes?
Dang.
I didn't know you could do this.
I didn't know that either. People hate him that much, huh?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah, I just got to delete I'm just deleting my account at that point. No need for me to be here.
This video is really cool.
Looks crazy.
It's cool until the end. Looks sweet, right? I just didn't need this last part. This part right here, I didn't need
Dang.
to see. I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, no, don't show me it.
This is just so cool.
You know, this is dope.
And then you just,
yeah, then you ruin all the fun.
Yeah.
All the fun goes out the window.
This is crazy. I love this. So Shefty obviously tweeted about the FanDuel deal with the Jags. This guy Nick, Notorious Notorious Fantasy. I don't know who he is particularly, but he said all Calvin Ridley needs to do is cook up a parlay and the Jaguars will get their 20 million back.
It's good. It's a good option.
Hey, why don't you let the guy try? What if he does?
Yeah, he could probably do it.
Yeah.
He had some success.
I mean, yeah, he had a couple wins under his belt.
Yeah. He was doing quite well.
Yeah. So Calvin helped the franchise, huh?
Yeah, you didn't help him much on the field, so
He had a couple weeks for me fantasy wise where I looked like a genius and then you didn't. This is just pristine. I'll tell you this. I don't know what the value of this farming equipment goes to once it has a Big Dick Donald Trump signature on it, but my
I don't know if it'll change it much, but
Think so? And it's not any
Oh my
type of
gosh,
machine.
massive.
That's a deer. Because if you want it to run, it's gotta be a deer. That's quite signature.
You think Biden can do that? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Biden can't even sign his name anymore. Is that what he's saying?
He
Probably can, honestly. That guy.
I mean, bro,
That guy is fucking lost in the sauce.
if you told me Biden was drunk 24/7, I'd buy it.
I wouldn't
But-
say you're wrong.
I would also believe that he probably goes and watches briefings for like Toy Story 3 while everyone else does other stuff. Like they go to like actual briefing and he goes.
They're gonna
to, like,
have
the
him-
premiere.
They're gonna have him cooked up on some crazy shit for these debates, and I'm waiting for it. It's gonna be hilarious.
How is there even a debate? What are you? What?
He's gonna be on that straight gas.
Just Adderall out of his mind.
Oh, he's gonna be tweaking.
This guy's kind of. This movie's kind of legit by this guy. Kid kind of made a play here. Oh, you had him? You thought.
You thought you could get me.
You can't. Me personally?
Me
Not gonna get
personally, I'm not going out like that.
I'm
Put it
not,
that way.
I'm not going out like that. I'll go out of my shoe.
Me personally.
Oh, I'll never forget this stuff. This was the old school Riz back in like elementary,
Facts.
middle school. Or even at
was-
church. Like
At
you're
church, it was
cleaning up.
that, and like for a long time, the OG shit was like whoever the fastest kid was would get the girls too. That was like elementary school. If you ran the fastest mile, oh yeah, you're a
You got some
Himothy.
callers.
You're a Himothy if
got
you can
some
run.
callers.
If you can run the mile, you're getting after it.
Yeah. I just never forget that from church. It was like, nah, bro. If I carry like 5 chairs on each side,
Yeah.
about to get noticed. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
come on. Yeah, and
Yeah. Did
I'm not
it
gonna say
work?
it didn't
No.
work. Well,
Maybe.
maybe we'll never know. You know,
We'll
'cause
never know for sure.
it helped the church. You know, got the church put away. I mean, this. You tell me, Big Red does not look like Farva.
Oh, he does for sure.
That is Farva.
To a T.
That is Officer Farva.
To a fucking T.
I mean, we got the Air Monarchs, the white ankle socks. It just doesn't get any better than that. Like,
It's the hair plus mustache combo that's really
yeah,
setting it over the top.
that's Rod Farva. It doesn't get any better than that. Thank you, Coach Reed.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is perfect. Listen, this answers my question on what the weight limit is. This is our Fat Stooge moment.
Let's see. What
They opened a Top Golf in New Little Rock. And how did
Yeah, what went wrong? Yeah, shout out. Look at the comment. Props to whoever hung that net. Facts.
that thing is holding?
That thing's holding up the weight of the world. Swinging too hard.
Gotta
Trying
anchor
to
that
do the
back
Happy
foot.
Gilmore run up, probably.
Yeah, probably. You probably are not built
And
for
just
that run
fell
up.
right on your face.
That run up is not for you. That's what that's. You think someone like volunteers to like come out and try to catch her if she falls through? Like, all right, I guess
I'm
we gotta
not
prepare for this.
volunteering.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my shoulders trying to catch
I'm
that.
cool on that one.
Let you follow the next one. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Okay, this was one of the funniest moments, and I'm a Dodger fan, but this was just too good. How about
Straight
that one,
flipped
pal?
off.
Hey, guess what? How about you take that one home with you? Bye. Look, hey,
Hey, here you go. Boom.
everybody's heard
We're
about the
probably
bird.
yapping each other all game too.
I don't even remember. Was this like playoffs?
No.
I think it was to get into the playoffs. So it was like kind of the end of the season, if I recall. That's funny.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you know how Dodgers and Padres fans are. They fucking hate each other.
Bro, last time I went to a Dodgers Padres game, I think last year. There was the skinniest dude, looked like an Auschwitz survivor, just trying to start shit in the pit.
Oh yeah.
Security, he was so skinny to the point where security's not worried about him. So like he's walking and he's talking and shit, and they're like, "Bro, just keep walking. Like, we're not even gonna touch you. Just keep
Just
going.
get out of here, please.
You're gonna die in here, man." Just so stupid. And then of course,
Oh yeah, classic.
if the Chiefs couldn't get any more publicity, we got Patrick Mahomes Sr. arrested for DWI.
Leave it to
Saturday
the
night in Texas.
degenerate father to cook something up.
He was smoking that Baltimore Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Just a
I was
little,
getting a little. He was just a little too hyped.
a little too active. I mean, it's not like he has to play on Sunday, so who
Nah,
gives a
he'll be
shit?
fine.
What, his son's gonna be like, I'm not gonna bail you out. Like, you getting bailed out.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I mean, this is it's not available
Ah.
anymore. This guy had like half a PlayStation 5 controller. And I was like, that's some karate action, that's for sure. Like the full top of the
Mhm.
controller is broken off. It's just
Damn.
holding the two. Yeah, I was like, that's a karate action if I've ever seen it. This head dent is insane. The headset dent here
Oh yeah.
from Jinxie, bro. This is
All right, I'm about to take a piss.
that is boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
It ain't good.
that ain't it, dude.
That ain't good. That's for
That ain't
sure.
it. Shout out Scuba. Thank you, Scuba. This is too funny. So focus on this lady in the back here.
Okay.
Just kidding.
The hell is purple?
I don't know.
But she is. She's purple now. She's like, why the fuck?
She's like,
Why
you
me?
thought I was giving you a gift now? Go fuck yourself.
Why
okay?
me?
You're getting shit.
I guess it's supposed to be pink and it just ended up being purple.
Maybe he just kicked the shit out of it.
Yeah, maybe it just didn't quite get the right color coming out.
But why did we have purple in here, pink up here? Like, what are we?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we doing?
I don't know what went wrong.
I don't
but I know-
understand these things. Why are there gender reveals parties? Seriously,
Just an excuse to get people together, I guess, to hang out, probably.
it's just so weird. Like,
Excuse for everyone to just be showing off. Yeah, but
I don't know what, because there'll come a time in my life, my friends will invite me to one of them and be like,
yeah, I'm good,
not,
buddy.
I'm not
I'm cool.
gay, so I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm
they
not
are
going.
cool, but
I'm
not gonna
not
be there.
going.
I'll drink beers in the back.
Sure.
I'll do that.
Sure.
Give me a 6-pack, I'm calm. And then this is just the OG from COVID. Shout out Scump and Formal, man. COVID was such a great time for these guys.
Is he?
What do you want to do? Yeah, you see right there?
It was one of these. Oh shit.
The OG clip.
Oh shit.
And now they're gonna get one of these. Oh shit.
Oh shit. It's instantly
Back-
dead.
Bro,
This just takes
Scump-
it too.
Scump wearing this T-Rex shirt, bro, was undefeated.
Yeah.
Chow him and MW. This
You're-
squad
you're
should have
fucked.
won a ring. They
Yeah.
should have won a ring if Celium wasn't able to snake back kitchen. They had it. They had it. I mean, the one that I
Gotta love
played.
online COD.
Thank you.
Thank you, COVID.
This is perfect. Just know if I go fishing with you, I'm doing this whenever I can. What the hell type of hat is this?
Who is this guy?
Paint a
A fucking
Picasso?
French painter? What the
Yeah,
hell's
I
going on
know.
here? This guy looks like a freak.
I don't know what's going on here.
Good for him though. Just fucking with his homies. Now he's got a recast.
He's
Probably
pissed.
he's so pissed.
I think I don't know what they're trying to fish for. I've never fished like right off the
Yeah, neither have
coastline.
I. I've
Like,
only ever
I
done
don't-
like either a river or a lake. I've never done like ocean anything.
But last time we went to the beach this summer, remember I was asking those guys what they were fishing for, and they said they were fishing for like some sort of shark, which I kind of thought was dumb because like you're trying to keep them away from this kind of short area.
Yeah.
So if you're
Bring-
fishing and
Bringing them
chumming-
in. Hey, thanks.
yeah,
Look at
kind
my
of.
leg fucking bit off.
I think I saw a shark earlier this summer when I was in the
Oh,
ocean.
really?
I like saw a wave go by and I saw something big and like silver grayish, like not full silver but a gray,
Maybe
kind of
dolphins.
swim right by me. I don't.
Maybe.
Maybe. He didn't come up to say hello, so I don't.
Yeah.
He just kind of kept going. So I just
50-50 chance.
yeah. So that was fun. I mean, this is perfect. This is me and the homies pulling up just to be an absolute nuisance. It's like you know how they have that gym right next to Donut Man.
Yeah, I was just there
You
today.
just go out in front with a tiger tail and
Oh,
just
yeah.
watch people run. Just go to a vegan protest and just eat a full Chick-fil-A, just like 2 chicken sandwiches,
Facts.
like a nice chicken wrap or something. Like just have the whole squad pull up and just stand there. This guy's such an ass. How do people have enough free time for this shit?
I know, just unemployed,
Yeah, can you just get a
and just
can you
hang
just get
out
a job?
and just
Like, can you?
protest.
Yeah. You want to tell us the world's bad? Do something about it.
Maybe this is their job. Maybe they're getting paid to do this.
Maybe. That's
Be
you know what the
surprising to
sick
me,
part is? They
but
probably make more than I do. That's the
I know.
sad part. Like, did you see there was a protest going on a while ago? It was like in the middle. I don't know what it was going on in France, but there were just a bunch of girls just
I don't
tits
even.
out and like
Yeah, I
body
feel like they
writing,
do
like
that
screaming.
once every 6 months over in France.
I
They
have
are always
no idea what's
They're
going on.
protesting something, 24/7.
Bro, there's the one photographer that took a picture. He said, "I don't know what the words mean, but I can get behind this." All right, best way to end the night. Chargers are expected to hire Greg Roman to a
All right,
prominent spot on the staff of Jim Harbaugh. He's heading there tomorrow. Two
there
sides
you
are
go.
working out details. I
Guess we'll
mean,
see.
Harbaugh wants to run the ball, but you have Herbert, who you've paid to be your franchise quarterback, so you got to sling the pill.
I mean,
I don't know.
you would think he wants to run the ball. This guy fucking had Lamar and didn't want to run the ball. So we'll
Point.
see. We'll see. I don't know what to expect now.
I don't know what the hell we're doing, man.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like the Chargers can't get worse. You like to
You'd-
think, at least.
you'd like to think.
Like to think.
Oh, one more.
Oh, we got one more.
This is
All
the
right.
best way to end it. A 2-year-old girl gets bit by a snake, then bites it back and kills it in revenge. That's
Damn.
a dog.
All right.
That's a dog.
Said I'm gonna get mine back. I'm gonna
Oh,
get mine more than I get got.
It's like, have you ever had like a puppy bite you and so you bite back and they start yelping, they stop doing it?
I've never done that with biting, but sometimes with like if they're biting you, I'll just grab them.
Oh, you
Like,
just
you
grab
ain't
'em right in
going
the
anywhere,
mouth?
buddy. You're not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
No. I
Gotta
did that
establish
once.
your dominance. I don't know if that works with snakes, but I guess we'll see.
I'm sure if you grab a
sure
snake, I mean, you'll get bit once, but if you grab it and squeeze as hard as you can, I mean, they suffocate the same way anything
Yeah.
else does, so it's gonna give
They're not
up.
gonna be happy about it. That's for sure.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna be happy either. I got fangs in my hand. Like,
Facts. I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm probably not gonna let go. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you bit me, so you're going down.
Yeah.
It's over for you, bud. That's pretty good.
Good for her.
Good job, girl. Had baby.
Good for her. Gotta
Take care of your
respect.
own.
Gotta respect that.
Absolutely. That's
Gotta
all we
respect it
got.
from her. That's all we got. Oh,
That's all we need.
That's all we got and all we need.
Absolutely.
Super Bowl week coming up. Here we go. Now things get going.
Taylor Swift Bowl, man.
T Swift
Will she
Bowl.
be 1-0 in her first Super Bowl?
Probably.
Yep, probably.
Probably.
Probably. And will Brock Purdy get exposed? Probably.
Probably.
Throw a couple
Probably.
picks. He cannot. I promise you this. He will not get away with those dinky throws across the middle late.
Yeah, he'll throw one pick for sure.
Chris Jones one-handed interception.
No, that
Just
would be
absolutely
crazy.
stiff arms Purdy for 6.
That would be insane. I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh, you won't see me. You won't hear any complaints from me.
Facts.
All right, folks. We will see you on the
All right,
next
people.
one. And take care. Wash your hair. Maybe don't die in the flood.
Stay safe from the rain. Good luck.
And yeah, if you get bit by a snake, bite it back.
There you go. That's
And
all you need to do.
if you got any funny clips that happen in your life or something like that, send them our way.
Send them in
on social media.
Yeah. We'll
Instagram,
react to them.
Twitter. You'll see it down in the bio.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
react to them. We'll react. We might have a live Q&A with Mr. Pac-Man himself. We'll see.
Yeah. Got to get to the bottom of that shit.
Well, it already is in the bottom.
Well, yeah. He's in the dumps.
he's in the depths. All righty. See ya.
All right. See you, people.